Okay, so now the second part is going to be the service of forbidden sanctum changes. So we are going to enjoy forbidden sanctum goes to core, and we are going to have some tomes, which is something that's similar with the tempo, right? And it's treatable basically. And upon successful complete a certain floor, the next floor is generated as a tradable item with the state of your sanctum built in. This is interesting. It will be a pain in the ass to look for them, but at least you got to you can sell it if you don't want to finish your run. But I don't know how exactly it works. Basically, it's a first floor. Oh, okay, I see. So basically, you got the first floor, and then you can choose to run it, and then sell the rest of the floors, or like you can just keep the running yourself. So the trails is more flexible than tempo because of course the tempo is open, you have to run it all. And for tempo, you run them for very specific contents like a double corruption, the double corruption um and change the unique, I think. So which is like a difference because Sanctum will give you raw currency. I think maybe the point here, I'm not sure, but maybe like it's that you just if you build can only handle the first floor and you run the first floor, it's still going to be profitable, but after that you're not able to run the rest to sell it. I don't know if that's the case, but my build is not going to be great for Sanctum anyway, so I'm not exactly sure how it's going to work out for me. And yeah, rallies remain the same except now it's tradable, so more accessible for normal users. And I don't really know how hard it is to kill this boss. Again, my build is usually very bad at dodging, not fast enough, so it's good for some necrom, it's going to be bad for Sanctum. Even though primary defense will work because so armor and evasion, like these kind of things, yes, they can basically increase your EHP, but the insane region is how my tank B build works, and also how like RF works. And the thing about the RF, so if you don't have like a reasonable region, then like even even like RF doesn't burn you out, but still like the enemies will like you can't really take or tank all damages if you don't have the right region. So I don't think this changes not good for the tanky builds. So still, but it will benefit for builds like SRS because SRS was good for Sanctum. At least I heard, which makes sense because you don't take the damage yourself, your minions are. And if SRS Necro is usually pretty tanky, so making yourself like even more tanky, it's going to be good. So I'm going to look at if there's any nerf SRS, and I will decide whether I would do net or fire trap. And also, like this is the problem that they are going to increase the difficulty. I'm again, so like I really hate this resolve design. So basically, the game was designed with its own defensive system, and now like resolve is saying something that's totally different. But now, yeah, the armor etc. I take into the account, but the region is not. So yeah, I don't. That's why Sesame is not going to be my favorite content. And yeah, so you can't just rush. I don't know if it's that's always the case. Or not. I don't know if like this. I thought that you have to kill a lot of things before you proceed before. Monsters are immune to damage if there is no player within. 100-meter units of them, which means you can't really fire out a screen. So what is the unit mean? Is it like one screen size? I don't know. And it's a good news. Yeah, I mean it will benefit me, so it's good news for me. Bad news for like those like lightning error kind of builds. And rebalance. We are going to see this. No one can predict, and this probably doesn't matter. And have the relative modifiers probably done with need more information, added more hazards. Yeah, it's going to be like the reason why I don't like it, because again, if I can build a tanky character to tangle the damages, I'll be very happy. But like no, I can't. The result is different mechanism, so I don't like it. And also ruthless. I tried ruthless, stopped after killing Marvel. It's basically crap. I highly encourage all the players to try ruthless, at least finish brutals. Like I was having problem at level 9. I updated to level 11 to kill him. But you can just know a lot of things about the ruthless. Basically, that is probably POE 2 will be more similar to ruthless versus POE 1. I mean, that's unfortunate. But that's 1 year away, so we can still enjoy POE 1 as is. Those changes. Okay, so has been added back. Is there any I want Mesa. Do we have Mesa? Yeah, we have Mesa back. And the Crimson Township has been moved. What about Ruin Temple? Default Cathedral also removed. What about Ruin Temple? Ruin Temple. Default Cathedral, I think it's my favorite, but not good. I think I'm going to like there's a website that you can look up dev cards. You can search like the cards map POE calculate. Well, we have something here. No, not this. Dev div card POE or map. Do you have any yeah, this is the thing that was in my mind. So you can do something like again, I don't know which one is good. Let's just look for like some random one like academy. So search for map academy, and then of Atlas. Oh, okay, interesting. So it's not updated yet. We'll wait to see. But basically, they just pull the information I think from something like this. So like academy will be like sorry, academy. Yeah, there will be some like useless, a lot of useless information here. So let's just see all the information, and then we will get inspire learning, and yeah, map. I don't, yeah, for example, like this is pretty much something you don't want to run. So yeah, you can look it up and all you already have the knowledge. And the map tier allocation has been like shuffled, of course, like this is always the case, doesn't matter when you get all the voice stones. Some of the map bosses you are required to defeat, and of course this always changed, and that's always changed. They have cards. Oh, there are some changes. We should look at this. I don't know what these cards are. Let's take a look. So this is a Wake of Destruction, and I don't know what the Wake of Destruction is. So like POE, how much is it? So Wake of Destruction, something like this. Yeah, I mean it's probably not some chase item. And this, yeah, some like a unique specific thing, and probably it's going to be, yeah, it's probably not a PDM. And unique maps no longer offers a mission as real curious. That is bad. That just makes it harder for you to do the final unique maps, and most unique maps now they are shit. They are just some like filler to put there to ruin your life, and like you just want to do it for once and that's it, and make it not popping up in your. This is terrible change. I fucking hate it. The sets and modifiers that cause the final boss in each map to drop additional shape or guardian. So is it a nerf? Okay, no, it doesn't matter. Upon completing your map. I don't know. Those to me they're the same thing because you complete your map, then it drops. I don't think multiple maps. It was working for multiple map bosses. There are some maps I think have like 5 bosses. I don't think they drop for each from them. But yeah, I don't know. I didn't run it myself. And yeah, I don't know. Like it's probably gonna be bad. And for modifiers, is that one no longer grant additional pass, and there has been moves. Okay, so corruption. Yeah, this void wall areas, I'm not very interested at all. Yeah, they just lose so you lose access to some like wall items. That's maybe why they want to add like rework it to make this the wall areas worth running. But yeah, let's see how good they are. Again, based on the bridge rework, I don't think it's gonna be good. The Shaping the Sea and Shaping the Valley has been removed, and the new ones were probably the Kira's and map crafting ones. We are going to see it. Someone is going to rework on the website to show what exactly it's going to be like. And we are going to have some like class or have map found 5% to be 1 tier higher. That's I mean, I try different strategies, and basically you don't really need any of this. I thought it would help a lot. Yes, they would help a lot, but if your goal is to just level, you absolutely don't really need them to rush your progress. Unless you are like a streamer. I mean, if you are like you can finish SRH and Ether in 10 hours, probably you are not watching this video. And if you are like me, you are going to like finish them like in 20 hours, then yeah, like these nodes are not absolutely necessary. So now we have shaping the world. So final boss in each map has 5% chance to drop an additional link map and have 10 chance to be 1 tier higher. And this is something that you actually may do something, but I mean this is just like one more map for 20 maps. I don't think it's going to like matter that much. Again, because the Kira's maps and you can buy items from maps from Kira's, it's sort of like already enough for you to finish your Atlas. You Beyond. I don't run Beyond, so I don't know how good or bad they are comparing with the current thing. So I have chance to follow and yeah. So those like you can you get your some like unique Beyond bosses unique whatever, but yeah, I mean I'm not very positive about Beyond change, but this is something definitely like some people will try out. They will tell you how good or bad it is, and if you want to gamble, you can try it out yourself. Maybe you can just win the jackpots. That actually they are really good, so that you actually profited from the early league start scenario. But yeah, I probably will still go to the safer bet because again, I'm not that good at this game. And for like a tournament, so tournaments are really bad. Yeah, I hope that going to be removed. It's yeah, I don't know what's the point. And for WoW set area, we have like this is not impactful, and with the good side we have like 20% to be duplicated. Well, the WoW vessels generally gives you crap, and how that 20 more percent is going to be good. Unless again, let's see what the overall changes are good enough. You can gamble it and see or have fun. So you know, like but I'm not going to do that myself. And all these changes will help people to because we already have see the screenshots of the new atlas, so people put the things together and tell us which we switch, so we can just wait if we don't want to do it ourselves. And yeah, this is kind of interesting. Instead it has yeah, I mean like no one takes that, no one will take this. Delirium, your map increase 5% faster have been removed. Okay, so I always feel like this kind of things are uh, a little bit like misleading, like how good or bad they are. And if that not removed, now it's less confusing for me, so it's actually a good thing. Yeah, location, we can see that later. And yes, yeah, this pretty overall people will figure out what is left there so that we can wait to look at the actual atlas passive tree. I think this will be available when the like some information are able to be downloaded, so people can like get information from JSON files, whatever. And the Legion, not my favorite thing, so now it's level 80. I think previously it was 75 or something. Or like now it's at 85, I don't know. But basically this will affect 5-way mostly. So doesn't matter to me. And you use 5-way, you can increase by 2, and 5 implements medicine level is 85. Oh, it's nerf, right? So now I think it's 85. Increase experience gain for each. Wow. So for each, so we got a 100% increase SP, and now we don't have it. That's a huge nerf. Each now the 10%. Okay, anyway, we have okay, so now we have 10%. 10%. And the more okay, so it is a nerf. I hate Legion, so I hate the fast build. I hate 5-way, so it's this nerf like will make me happy. But of course, like the other people will kind of hate this, and I'll be sorry about that. But yeah, like I never liked the idea of sitting there AFK, pay people to level up. I think it's stupid game design, and if it's nerfed, it's not bad thing for me. I mean, yeah, things like something that I don't like, but they don't bother me that much. For example, like the Sanctum, if I don't like, I just don't run it. It doesn't really bother me that much. People like it and know like they like it, it's fine. But for like a 5-way, it's just as a mechanism, I hate it. So yeah, different attitude. Okay, so interesting. So these maps, this means this map are actually uh, good, really good right now. So that they got a nerf, and there's no buff for Delirium. So this is unfortunate, and this is I don't like. Even though again, I don't like run Delirium, but this kind of overall nerf is something that I also hate. Even I don't run like like Delirium on these maps. I think it's like I heard good things about the Crimson Township and the Dressy, and I didn't run it myself, but I would hate it if you to see it get nerfed. Even though I don't run Delirium myself, but for like I mean I ran it in the defiled Cathedral, but. I know that is for the daily orbs. This is for the daily like this is for the strong boss strategy. So I don't play some strategy doesn't mean necessarily mean I hate it. So I will be sad if I see it's nerfed. But for this, I definitely am happy to see it nerfed because I hate this strategy. But anyway, this is subjective, so doesn't really matter because how does it matter if I love it or hate it, right? Just personal opinion. And for torment, we are going to have like any impactful thing, so have more life with any reward thing. Reward. What is reward here? Also change AI change and honey buy. It's like they did nothing. Then probably they are going to do nothing. Like and they will keep doing nothing. So it's stupid. I'm not going to look at all these detailed changes here because there may be some changes like not reviewed, but I'm not going to play this until Ascendant, so I'm not going to like look at like them into details. And for like Chieftain, we know that the this was really good, and now it's it takes out. It's pretty sad, and now it's have this, which is not in my opinion not good enough. You still don't have the problem to have the tool to solve your physical problem, and the standing skill requirements. I don't know if it's still there. Things you see. Okay, so now it's not there. I'll move. Oh no. There is the yeah. It's I must have remembered it wrong. So the I should search for resistance is 0 or something. Nearby, yeah, while you are stationary. Well, the same thing. Probably it's going to be like the same. And the old maximum. Yeah, this is the same. It's the same as the patch review, the review. So yeah, same thing, and same thing for ascendant change, which is no longer provides increased 5 damage, and the totem and totem town enemy is what? Wow, this is bad. That's like this is I don't know how much. Actually, I think I took Chieftain for the increased higher fire damage because they were cheap, and they give me some like fire damage, which was and some region, which was not bad before, but now it's absolutely crap. So yeah, yeah, they just destroyed it. Oh my god, it's terrible. And for Alkalist, there's what we have made a bit of a change. So the feature box no longer has air first intro. So this is something probably I don't really care about. It's a code thing. So they don't freeze. I mean, like they don't freeze, and they still freeze. And the chill. Mount is a very minimum. It's not a significant bug anyway. The phase is not significant at all. And added a new fire damage of attack. So they are buffing attacks in some way. And it's I think it would be good for like bone shatter maybe. I don't play bone shatter, but I heard good things about it. And yeah, this seems to be good. The bleeding, I don't know like yeah how good or bad it is, but if it's an ignite, Ignite damage cannot ignite you. Well, this is not. This is a main. Added a new fire damage attack. Yeah, it doesn't matter for my build. And I wonder what build. Oh, this is something attack. So that is elemental attack. So like it ignites like a fire trap. Sorry, the what's it called? The explode air ignite maybe. But yeah, I don't like it. So but it's a buff. Maybe. So that's not bad. For like every 10 seconds. This is you always almost never want to take things like this. This is nerf, and no longer provides the damage now cause damage alignment to deal faster and well, so basically similar thing. Provide increased speed, attack projectile return to you. Instead now it's a return projectile. Well, I mean this is they just basically killed it. And the people I think they did some calculation. They're saying that the support gem is still good. So yeah, but it's just not probably it's not going to be OP anymore. Faster projectile support. I don't really care about this. But this seems to be a little bit. This seems to be a big nerf. And basically, just you have to use the skill gem now. And no longer provides damage reduction, and now provide 2 additional physical damage reduction for 3 minutes recovery from leech. I don't know, some specific build, not as powerful of net. Nearby enemies cannot gain power. It's not very useful. And yeah, I never really see like this was useful based on my experience. So now it's changed to 1% of physical attack damage dealt by your Thomas Leech to you as life. I think this is bad. It's actually maybe a good change. But maybe I was wrong because most people take this, a lot of people taking this mastery and then replacing it with something that maybe not that useful, maybe a nerf to them. But yeah, that's it. The temporal channel has other effects on cross enemies per 25 slower, 5 slower. So probably it's 40. This is nerf. This is nerf to my build. So yeah, I'm going to play like a DD probably, and this is a big no and I mean like change to cremation, whatever. But basically, I mean like a poison build that relies on this give you like a 40% more damage. Now equivalent damage. Now it's only 24. This is a big big nerf. And so summon skeleton cares about level 1. You don't have like a wow gem at level 1 anyway. If dual wielding with warblade, you now attack with both weapons. So I don't know about warring blades. Sounds like a nerf. I'm not 100% sure. Ruthless support now called Ruthless Blow with supported gem to deal more damage. Yeah, mini thing, not really sure. And the combustion requires intelligence. Probably a little bit. Not going to be changed. Not going to change a lot. This I think is a slightly buff for Juggernaut, a little bit nerf for Wizard, but this is really close. You need like to have both ranks and the intelligence for this like the way like with these two classes anyway. So it's not going to change a lot. I don't know what it is, and I did the orb pack for the cremation skill. The orb. I don't know if this is gonna be helpful. I will wait with the like the big brains to figure this out. Maybe it's a potential buff. gives you more support options, but yeah, I'm not sure. Skeleton, some skeleton cannot summon more than one skeleton warrior. What does this mean? This change affects existing version. So you cannot summon more than one skeleton warrior. So you have like one skeleton warrior. So which means it's useless for the non-skeleton mage version, maybe? Why would you do that? I think the reason is that they don't want you to spend permanently have all the zombies, skeleton warriors, and basically all the things together. They want you to force you to focus on the skeleton mage, maybe. I don't know, but like I hope we don't see more nerfs, but there will be some more nerfs, but maybe like other SRs nerfed anyway. Item Delve exclusive shield Masphere can no longer roll. Okay, so Delve has been nerfed a little bit. The Wild modifier, which grants increased duration of ailments. I don't know about the focus, so I don't really know like how much uh, this nerf is, and I don't use this flask modifier, so yeah. Now it seems to be a buff. Not sure how important it is, and the crucible is close of totem is a bit nerfed, but I don't care. And there's no rules specific changes. Is that what it says? Or like all the others? Let's see. Eternal Libris now grants ascendant upon skill in. Okay, this yeah, this is the rules. This specific changes. Okay, don't care about this. Yeah, these are rules. This specific changes, and let's just double check to make sure. So rules this specific changes. Yes, they are. I don't care about this, so I'm going to ignore this. And we'll be jumping to monster balance. So stamina has been removed. Many bosses. So which means you can stun bosses. Well, if you don't have problem with bosses, you don't care this change. If you have a problem, will this solve your problem? I don't know. And this is a nerf that you will have like far fewer influence items. So influence the bases will be even harder to obtain. Oh my god. Increase out slight increase and slightly reduce outcome for other. Yeah. So beyond is gonna be crap, I think. Unable to be damaged target no longer generates. So if they don't regen, well, they cannot be targeted. Sounds like some buff to the player. But I didn't encounter any problem myself, so I don't really know. Some more nerf to the monster, I don't know. A nerf to the temporal chain. And yeah, so for the 3 nodes, good, I don't care. Question mark, just too many notables. Harbinger is going to be good if you want to do Harbinger. Legion, they don't care. Delirium is probably going to be good. And Ritual, probably not that good. So it's half-half. I'm not sure if it's worth taking it. So these are the new support gems that you can get from upon quest completion that gives you the options to plan your melee list builds. I don't play that, so I don't do it myself. But yeah, like this some information is going to be useful. And improved visibility and highlight. Yeah, this is I was waiting for this for a long time. The now it's really crap for now. It's yeah, it's always good. Yeah, always good to have this. The craft button in the craft bench is now disabled if your craft would fail. Yeah. So question ability minimap icon. Now the same size as the on the color map. Okay, I never use color map myself, so I don't care about this. And I encourage you to always use the map overlay. Updated Kira mission window message displayed when you have no valuable mission to be less confusing. Yeah, not impactful at all. Maps do not match valid substash placed in the special substash called Guardian maps. Okay, this is a like a little bit you know like quite of life changes, but yeah, it's not worth so hyped about. Item class names for gems have been changed to be consistent with the terminology used in the rest of the game class. Active, so it's only about gem, and the gem is probably the least thing I care about in the in terms of the item filter. So I don't care about this. Bug fixes, there could be like a nerf and a buff, and I don't know. I'll leave it to the other streamers to look at. And this change is not what is a change? No damage taken, no damage reduction. I don't care. It's stupid. Okay, cool. So good news, we don't have a huge nerf to the popular builds. It's bad for the landing area one. Um, unless but you can like get some compensation from the new sport gem. But yeah, that's it. It's no like no huge buff, more nerf, and there probably going to be some like notable buff for the melee fire bleeding build, which I will not play, and I don't care about these changes. But this is definitely like a good it's good overall like patch notes, that doesn't include tons of nerfs. So this is a good direction that the GG took. They made some like changes. As I said, the notable as notable changes, they didn't surprise like make me super happy, but it doesn't matter because this leaves it opens some opportunities for the new strategy. So yeah, that's it. So yeah, good news, good news. No like huge nerf for most of the popular builds, and now I really need to decide whether I want to start with DD or SRS. Both are valid, and maybe SRS, considering that the Sanctum is back, and maybe I should try to like just efficiently play it instead of before I was just thinking stupid to play a semi-melee build that I have to dodge all the mechanisms like all the time. But now maybe it gives me a core, so that basically I just reposition myself, some SRS, let them to do the job. Maybe it's good. But yeah, I need to think about it. But overall, thank you guys for watching, and see you in 3.22.